What's going on, YouTube? It's the Nerd Talk crew back with another episode of Nerd Talk. We're episode 146, and I'm here with my co-host Tyler. Today's going to be a very exciting episode. We got some crazy news today, which I guess is crazy. I guess we kind of known that most of this stuff was going to happen today. Well, not today, but we knew what the things were going to be when what Marvel did today. But so what's going on, Tyler? My bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was knocked out. I was DUD.
I'm good, man. I just came back from doing my my internship. I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got 2 episodes of Daredevil to talk about, and then Marvel just dropped a bomb on us today. So let's go ahead and start out with that news. Marvel just officially announced the cast of Avengers Doomsday. What the heck? So I'm on YouTube and I see Marvel announcement, and I'm like, what is this? What are they announcing? I'm like, what else do they have to announce now? And I just see, I'm guessing, I don't know. I didn't watch the stream. I just saw like the thumbnail, and it was showing like the chairs of the actors. And was that the entire stream? Was just showing the chairs for the entire
for 5 hours?
So they revealed the cast by their actors' chair.
Yes, and it's kind of dumb because then as soon as the stream ended, they proceeded to put out a 2-minute video showing all the chairs anyway.
Yes.
So I was like, so why didn't you just do that to begin with instead of wasting my damn time?
So you sat there for the 5 hours watching it?
Of course I didn't sit there for 5 hours.
I was about to say.
Nobody sat there for all 5 hours. Give me a break.
Like, wow. Okay. But yeah. Tyler, let's go and get into some names. Let's not dwell on this. If you guys seen the stream, go check out the video, whatever. But what are some names that surprised you that are going to show up in this movie?
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. All the Fox X-Men people.
Yes, exactly.
Patrick Stewart didn't really surprise me. If I'm going to be honest,
been in one of these movies already.
Yeah. So that didn't necessarily surprise me. If anything, the things that surprised me were the people that were not there. I'll talk about that in a second. But so it's taking forever. I'm trying to pull this up. You know, a lot of these I was like, okay, that sounds about right. You know, they did announce earlier that they're gonna announce more people, so I was like, okay. But I was telling AJ, I was telling both of you guys that I'm kind of okay with them not having so many people at once because we're getting 2 movies.
We're getting Secret Wars. This is now, mind you, they didn't announce the cast for Secret Wars. They just announced the cast for Doomsday. So that's another thing what people need to understand. This is just for Doomsday. So who knows who's going to show up in Secret Wars?
They went and spoiled Thunderbolts in the process, by the way.
Yeah, because they revealed certain characters that's in this movie that are in Thunderbolts.
Brother, they said every single person except Taskmaster.
Yep.
Including Sentry.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't. I'm sorry, I'm upset I didn't see that. So that tells me nothing severely happens to him in Thunderbolts. Nothing severely happened to any of these characters in Thunderbolts.
The movie's still gonna be fucking fire. I don't really care. But yeah, so this is the full people that they announced. I'm not gonna announce actors and characters. If I say the character and you watch these movies, you know who I'm talking about. So they announced Ant-Man, Shang-Chi. Hey, Feige, remember Shang-Chi exists. Loki, Sentry, Yelena, Falcon, the new Falcon, Danny Ramirez from Brave New World. Ian McKellen as Magneto is coming into the MCU for the first time. Bucky and M'Baku, Thor, Kelsey Grammer's returning as Beast. James Marsden as Cyclops, which I'm very happy about. Yes. Channing Tatum is coming back as Gambit. I'm very happy about that. He was awesome in Deadpool and Wolverine. U.S. Agent, Invisible Woman. Rebecca Romijn is coming back as Mystique. That was one where I was like,
yeah.
Patrick Stewart as Professor X is coming back. Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler is coming back. That is a random one,
that's the one. That's the name I was thinking about when I was seeing the cat. I'm like, oh, that's very surprising.
It's surprising, but it's welcome. I love that character. what the fuck is her name? Shuri as Black Panther is coming back, which is interesting considering the ending of Wakanda Forever. Namor is coming back.
Wow, I
Reed
didn't see that.
Richards, Ghost, Johnny Storm, Red Guardian, of course, Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, The Thing, and then Anthony Mackie as Captain America. That is everybody right now that is confirmed. I was okay with this. I was okay with this very small, random but small cast because it was a nice little condensed thing. We don't need to see everybody now.
Where's the rest
Next,
of the Fantastic Four?
no, they're all there.
Okay, I must say that I didn't hear Reed Richards.
Yeah, I said Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't listening.
Now this is the one that is intriguing to me. The people that are not in this movie so
Oh,
far.
they pulled out a list of people that are
Yeah.
not there. Yeah,
Because some
where
of
are all
these
the Spider-Man?
names are, yeah. So one of the big names, there were three people that stood out to me, not on this list: Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Captain Marvel. Those three, I was like, that's weird.
So no Tom. No Tom Holland.
We don't know yet, but
That can't be right because we know that he's in. We know he's in the movie. He
I don't know.
spoiled it. He spoiled it. Said he's in.
No Daredevil, no Miss Marvel,
I'm okay with that. I don't know about
no War Machine, Don Cheadle,
that. No Captain Marvel.
no Captain Marvel, which that one surprises me more than anything.
Especially
No
with-
America Chavez.
Yeah.
Monica Rambeau. If Kelsey Grammer's Beast is coming back, Monica Rambeau has to come back. There's no fucking way that one comes back and the other one doesn't come back. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah, because the way the Marvels end.
But that, I mean, I'm willing to bet money. Of the three that I said that were not announced, I'm willing to bet at least one of those will be making it into this movie because there's no way that they're not gonna. There's no way they're making this movie without Doctor Strange.
I was just about to say,
I don't see that.
Like, and I was thinking maybe. See, it's so weird to say maybe maybe announcing his casting would be a spoiler, but I mean, you guys already spoiled certain movies that didn't even come out yet, like the Fantastic Four. We know, they all make it out of the movie
And
clearly because they show up in the next movie. So,
but I mean, they already confirmed that all the sequels that were supposed to come out in between these movies or whatever, they got scrapped because they just want to get this done with. So, I mean,
yeah, like Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange 3.
Mm-hmm.
But that's their mindset, It's what they're gonna do. But in terms of the cast, I mean, I'm kind of bummed that they said they're gonna add more people because, again, I don't think we need more people. I think, honestly, it is a solid stacked cast.
It's a lot of X-Men related cast. So it looked like we're gonna spend a lot of time in an X-Men universe. That's what it looks like.
As Kevin texted me today, multiverse, baby.
Yeah, but it's the one reason why I say that because we specifically got Fox characters.
Yes, that is
Fox
the one
movies
thing.
At that. No, but no Hugh Jackman.
No Deadpool either.
No Deadpool either.
I think Deadpool's gonna be in Secret Wars and not this movie. Right. I could see him being in the movie where there's more cameos than what we're gonna get.
Yeah, because I was thinking where's Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, but they could be
I said when they were revealing the cast, I'm like, they're gonna say everyone from the like current MCU. They're not gonna say any big things. And they said all those X-Men fucking people. I was like, oh well shit. And then people were like, oh, well, why would they spoil that? I'm like, bro, if they're telling us they're in the movie, that means they play a big role. And
exactly.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm personally not mad about it. That tells me, hey, they're going to have a role in the movie. If anything, that excites me.
Yeah.
But
it's just now we just got to, now that they revealed this, it's like, okay, what is the direction now? We know obviously Doom is going to be the villain. But what is the direction? Like I said, my thing is, okay, that's a lot of Fox characters. Specifically, I'm thinking of X2 and X3. I'm like, that's a lot of characters from that era. So, like,
also we got James Marsden, but no Rebecca. What the hell is her name? Oh, Famke Jensen. I mean,
yeah, from who plays Jean Grey, right? Yeah. So I don't know. And like I said, maybe they aren't in the movie, but they just haven't been credited yet. So.
Yeah, I don't see James Marsden unless their multiverse is going to be
unless they go to a otherworldly place and they're just taken to this place. But I don't know.
I was gonna say, what if it's like another Days of Future Past universe where they all got wiped out again? But I don't think they would do that.
Mm-mm. No.
Nor am I asking for that, but I'm saying that I could see them doing something like that. But I don't know. The other thing I seen people bitching about, because everyone's got a bitch, is, ooh, I can't believe they revealed the cast by having people watch chairs for 5 hours. Bitch, who told you to watch the stream for 5 hours? You don't have a job. You don't have a life.
It's not. Well, I mean, certain people watch it. Also, it is their job to watch it, to report on it. I mean, some of those people
Yeah,
were
but
complaining
if
as
you
well.
have that much of a problem about it, don't watch the stream and find out the castings like I did through Twitter.
Yeah, well, I like you said, I was at work, so I just saw when I was on my lunch break and I scrolled and I seen they were live. I said, well, I'm not just gonna watch a part of a live stream, especially if it's something important. So I'm gonna just wait to see at the end what the whole fuss is about. And of course, it was the cast. So I was like, okay, they're gonna reveal the cast list. There's no point of watching this thing.
All people want to do is bitch. That's all they
Yeah,
want
for
to do,
sure, for
because
sure.
people were like, oh, like, they really had, because I think they had like 800,000 people watching the stream when it first started.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah,
when it first started, it
it had like
said big announcement. That's what it
yeah,
said. That's
yeah.
all it said. And everyone's like, oh, I can't believe they had 800,000 people watching this. Bro, when people found out that it was the stream revealing the Avengers, it is the cast for the Avengers
Right.
movie.
I'm telling you right now, if it was the same way for Infinity War, we did the exact same thing.
Do I need to say it in a different language
We
on
would
why
did the
that is?
we would
Like,
did the exact same thing, yo.
stop complaining, bro.
Hmm.
Be happy for once that for the first time since,
They're acknowledging this movie.
yes, and also the fact that people were actually excited
Yeah.
for the first time during this build to this movie. For the first time since, I was like, oh man, like we're a year away. Like, this is the first time I've actually gotten genuinely excited.
Hmm.
I'm still not hyped, but this is the
Right.
first time throughout this entire, journey to this movie. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm interesting, intrigued now, especially with who we have in this movie. Like, I'm ready to see what type of role they're gonna play. How much are they in this movie? Do they make it out of this movie? Like I'm excited, man. The fact that you got Ian McKellen to come back as fucking Magneto. Never thought I'd see him play Magneto again, and he's coming back in this movie alongside Patrick Stewart. It's funny because I'm thinking this is like a X-Men 97 post thing like this, because like I was thinking maybe this is a universe where Jean Grey is not there. She died, and stuff like that. Maybe that's why she's not in this movie. This might be that type of thing. Like she instead of Cyclops, it was Jean Grey that died and Cyclops lived. I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see what's going on, because I'm just thinking of certain scenarios in my head of how they can play this, what the story can be. So I mean, it's interesting. Like I said, and now it's time for the theories. Now I'm ready to watch all the theory videos, and I'm ready to watch one of my favorite channels, New Rockstars. I know they're gonna do a breakdown of what could it be, what does it mean, blah blah. So I'm pretty interested in this for real. So yeah, all right, yo. If you guys have heard about, obviously everyone heard about the cast announcement. Let us know what you guys thought about in the comment section below. Let's gonna move on to one of our main topics of the day. And of course, it is Daredevil Born Again episodes 5 and 6. We got a double hitter back to back, which now, after watching the episodes, we understand why they did a back to back episode. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, Tyler, with episode 5. Go ahead,
Speaking of
Tyler.
why speaking of all people want to do is bitch. I am a little disappointed that we they announced that 5 and 6 were coming out very, early, basically. Like, it's not a new thing. Their plan was to release episode 5 and 6 back to back.
Right.
And a lot of us were like, oh, okay, we haven't seen a lot of things. Maybe it's going to be a big deal.
Right.
And one of the episodes that we figured was going to be in this two-parter did come to fruition. It was the bank robbery episode. That's what we thought was going to be, one of the two episodes. Like Alex just said, I understand why they released two episodes, because the first episode 5, I should say, while not a bad episode, it's actually it was a very good episode. It was filler. It was, and that term filler is thrown around a lot to where, something uneventful in a show will happen and someone's, oh, it was filler. Nothing happened. And this episode, I could constitute that phrase, nothing happened, because nothing was really progressed. Realistically, real shit, nothing happened. But
I like to combat to that. I feel like something did happen. It's just that the fact that this was a bottle episode that we only stayed
mhm.
in one place,
If
and
anything, and it maybe it's because I'm literally watching the show right now. It felt like an episode of Batman the Animated Series where it didn't progress anything, but it was a very solid little adventure episode. And
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people are spoiled. I mean, I'm not saying every one of these shows does this, because a lot of them don't do this, and that's the problem. But a lot of people are spoiled by the fact that the Disney Plus shows, every episode has to build on the other one.
yeah,
Nothing can be on its own. And
right.
we finally get that, and now everyone's like, "Oh, this shit sucks." But what was this? Filler. It's like, filler could be good and bad. Filler is bad when it's filler and it's not good and boring.
Mm-hmm.
This was not that at all.
No,
This was
definitely not.
awesome.
It
It was a
was though.
very good episode.
It was.
And
Regardless of all the Kamala's dad stuff, because when I first saw him pop up, I'm like, oh, here we go.
I didn't even
That's how
realize
he
that's
plays
who
the
it was
play.
at first. I was like, "Hey,"
Yeah, I recognized him right away. I'm like, oh, there go Kamala's
but
father.
and
This is where he plays in. At least
and
this
it's
one
funny
episode, at least.
because a lot of people are like, "Oh, this show doesn't really connect to the grand MCU." Bitch, how the fuck do you have Kamala Khan's dad show up in the MCU in this show and say, "Oh, it doesn't connect to the bigger and grander MCU"? What?
Yeah,
That statement makes no sense. Unless they
yeah,
were trying to hide spoilers, I mean, fine, but come on, bro. Um, I did think that his the the back and forth between them, it was entertaining, but it was really jarring.
yeah,
It
just a
was
little
like
bit.
it was an MCU back and forth. Like,
Yeah,
he whipped out a custom Funko Pop of his daughter, bro.
yeah, yeah.
I was like,
But I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was funny when he said he
it
couldn't
was
see it.
funny.
He was like, I can't see it. Like,
Ouch.
you can't see it. Like, oh, it's kind of funny.
Which I think the pop he pulled out, that's a Hot Topic pop. Like, it's real.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, it is. I've seen it before, so I don't know why he's like, "Oh, it's custom." It's like, bro, I could go to the mall and get it right now. um, so that's the only thing I didn't like was the humor for like 5 seconds, and that cop was terrible. I didn't like her at all.
Some of the
Yes, that cop.
detective, is it
She
Detective
sounded
Kim? I
like
feel like it's always like a Kim or something like that.
she sounded like fucking Judy Greer in Halloween 2018, reading off a fucking cue card, bro. She sounded like no emotion. I'm like, bro,
I thought she
close up.
was fine. My issue isn't with the acting with the show. I mean, like I said, I watched the reviews and I watched Sean Chandler and specifically, and he made me kind of change my perspective a little bit. When I first watched the episode, I said, okay, just like we said, I kind of understand why they put two episodes together, because you're right, this didn't progress the story. It did, but it didn't. But I like to look at it like it progressed to Matt as a character. It wasn't just about the
I'll tell
story.
you right now,
It was about Matt himself.
if this was
Because I
the
feel like
only
if this didn't happen, we don't get episode 6 of him becoming Daredevil.
if this was the only episode we got, I would be pissed off this week. That's all I'm saying.
I can see that. I can
I would have been pissed off. I still would have said it was a good episode because it is a good episode, but I would have been annoyed. But those were only my real issues with it. Other than that, I thought the episode was very well done. It was very intense.
Yeah.
And the action when it got down was great. I thought the robbers were cool. They were a little heavy on the Irish accent.
Yes.
It sounded more Scottish than anything.
I loved it. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
This episode came out at the wrong time because they missed St. Patrick's Day by
they
2 weeks, right? They missed St. Patrick's Day by like 2 weeks.
And I thought, like I said, it was intense, and I was invested, and I liked it. And I think, Kamala's dad kind of stood out like a sore thumb, but I think he kind of fits. I like how
Yeah,
this is gonna sound mean, but I kind of like how he's a bumbling idiot in this, you know, the Daredevil world where everyone is kind of straight serious. I like
yeah,
that he's a
yeah,
bumbling idiot that he has to learn how to fit in.
yeah,
I like that. Um, it was good. Like that's pretty much it. When it ended, I was like, it was good. That's kind of the benefit of it being a filler episode is I don't need to. Oh, it did this right with the story and this wrong
yeah,
with the story. It's
yeah,
just when it's a filler episode, it's either good or bad.
yeah.
Plain and simple.
This is one of the episodes where like this if you binge it, this is one of those you can sit back and relax type episodes because like you said, it doesn't
Mhm.
really do anything. It's
And
just
I
more you
think
just
that kind
enjoying
of
what's
and I
going
think
on.
that kind of works right now, considering
Yeah,
where episode 4 left off.
yeah,
Now,
exactly.
do I think it works better to go from episode 4 to 6? Absolutely,
Yeah, for
because
sure.
it feels episode 6 feels like it comes straight off of episode 4.
Now, the difference, I said that they have to come back to the bank robbery because clearly they were doing something against what it was connected to
The
Fisk.
diamond.
Somehow it has to be connected to Fisk. But they just have to bring it back so it don't feel like that was just for nothing. Because
Mhm.
clearly they didn't make it out of that heist together. We need
Which
to see what did Matt do with the guy. We know he beat the shit out of him and got and he stopped him and he kept the diamond because I don't think when he threw the bag to the guy, he didn't throw the diamond. He kept the diamond. It was a nice little switcheroo. So that has to come back in a future episode.
um the thing that I do like is the show is doing the Marvel Netflix thing to where it's setting up multiple villains and they don't pay off in the moment, but they will pay off. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure we're gonna get that. More than likely, the answer is just Kingpin, but
Right,
um, we're gonna get the payoff for this soon, so it's not that big of a deal.
for sure.
Um, episode 6,
Yes,
second best episode.
we finally got it.
I still think
And we and,
season.
and
I
we were
still
kind of
think
we were kind of riding the money with this episode. We were kind of riding the
yeah.
money.
This was the Muse
It's
one.
the Muse episode.
Which there's one part of this episode, and it's a nitpick, but there's one part of this episode that I get it. It's from the comics, and it was cool when I saw the comic panel because it is literally straight from the comics. But the part where the girls are like, "Oh, hey, aren't you Muse?" It's like, so Muse is like an not influencer, but like social media knows him.
I think it's more like yeah, because I think they've already written articles about him about all the murals, and he probably be mentioned on the BB report. So I'm sure at this point, yeah, he's not an influencer, but he's known. Like the people are chatting about him, especially around New York.
Yeah, but
So
but like the girls came up to him like he was like low key like Spider Man. He's like, "Oh, hey, you're Muse. Can we get a picture with you?" I was like, I was like, you do know what he does, right?
yeah, I don't know if it's been reported of what he does. I know he's done most of the murals around New York City, and most of them are regarded as very nice murals. So I'm sure that's probably why they want to take a picture with
Yeah,
him.
I'm sure him doing a blood mural of Kingpin got people happy.
Yeah.
um, but with that said, this was a fantastic episode. I
Yes.
love how we are seeing. Everyone keeps saying how it's cool that we're seeing parallels between Matt and Kingpin throughout the whole
Yes.
season.
I think that's my favorite part of the show.
Yes, I love how
That's
there's
how the
kind of a
episode opens, isn't it? Isn't that how the episode opens?
there's a big emphasis on them kind of doing the same things, in terms of how they're living their life. We start the season, well, I guess episode 2, but like, we start and they are both trying to move past their old ways. But
Hmm.
as the season has gone, you know, they're moving away from that and they're going back
Right.
to their old ways. Um I love how pretty much they're going at the exact same pace of the season.
Yes.
And I love that. And this episode kind of proved that. They both
Yes.
snap at the same time.
Yes. Yes. I'm something about
And
one of my favorite moments, bro. He hears. He hears commotion. He calls 911 and says, "Fuck it." Click and just
Oh,
I was like,
oh,
"Yes, here we go." He just said, "Fuck it." Click. It's time. It's time. I can't do this anymore. It's time to put on the
it's
mask. I
about
said, "Here
time.
we go. Here we go." Now, I got a critique. I don't know how I feel about the CGI. The CGI.
Well, it was better than episode 1.
It was better than episode 1. I just feel like it just does not fit with this
Nah,
series.
I liked it way more here than episode 1. It
It's
was
kind of
like a
jarring.
blink and you miss his shot to
Kind of
me.
jarring a little
And
bit.
it wasn't even in the whole fight. It was when he,
No,
he was
when
arriving.
he jumped, like you just see when he jumped.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna try to pause it right now.
that did look a little weird.
I'm like, okay, but it
Oh, okay. There was going back to the bank robbery episode really quick. It's the part where he hears what's going on outside. This dude is like 2 blocks down the block from the bank, and he hears this. I said, "Okay, bro, come on, bro. I know your hearing is enhanced, but that enhanced really? It's like, come on, bro."
yeah. I mean, there was parts in the Netflix show where he can hear when he's on top of a building. He can hear from long distances. Yeah, right. So, yeah. How do you hear Neon?
But this episode I thought was very good. I like that. It's weird. They're showing Kingpin established, his own task force, but it's like, aren't they already a task force in secret already?
Yes.
Because for those who don't know, the black is gonna sound really racist. The black dude with the beard, that's the dude that killed White Tiger.
Right.
So he's there. So it's like, so he's a part of 2 task force now?
Unless Kingpin doesn't know that they already have their own
That's
task
what I'm
force.
saying. Like, they don't know that.
Kingpin doesn't know that. He only picked them because of their records. That's the reason why he says, like, when he gives the police commissioner the files, he said these are the worst of the worst. He said, "Yeah, but I like what they have done. I like what they've done in their files. So yeah, put them together as a team to be my task force." I don't think he knows that they're already the Punisher task force.
Yeah. But I like how he's getting that desperate. He thinks that Muse is a vigilante. I know the dude tells him he's a serial killer, but he thinks he's a vigilante. It's like,
it's because he's wearing a mask.
Yeah,
that's why. It's the whole mask thing. That's what it is. And I kind of like that parallel too, because Heather even brings up, about the book she wants to write about vigilantes. I do like the line where she's like, "Can you call Frank Castle and I can interview him?" He's like, "Well, we can see if that can get arranged."
She could call up and ask Karen.
Right.
Karen's done like 25 interviews with him.
Exactly. But yeah, this episode was pretty fire. I walked out of it like, man, I'm ready for the next one, man. To see Kingpin beat the shit out of Adam was hilarious. The fact that he throws him the axe first and was like, "Come at me, bro. Let's see what you can do." It's like, "Oh, I'm the motherfucking Kingpin, bro. You have no idea what I'm capable of." And then of course it parallels with Matt just giving Muse the business, which I was very surprised. Muse got a little bit of he got some agility, he got some hands a little bit. Can
I just say this is the other thing that people are complaining about, that Matt is doing too much of the flippy stuff.
He's always done the flippy stuff, guys.
Listen, I hear the
CGI. That's what it is.
No, I'm talking about in this particular fight with Muse, that he did like 3 flips in the fight or whatever.
He's always done flips.
This is my counter argument to that. Before we move on to Mission Impossible, this is my counter argument to that. I see the flippy stuff, and I constitute it as Matt is in the MCU. This is MCU Daredevil
for sure.
Comic and cartoon Daredevil, he's doing flippy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. He does that. That's not his character.
The show is grounded, but it's not that grounded.
Yeah, we live in a world where a purple alien came and snapped half the universe. He can do all that shit.
They're trying to bring him, into this MCU, but maintaining, what was there. I'm fine with it. I think it's kind of cool. Well, not kind. I think it's really fucking cool. I think it's awesome that he's doing that stuff. I'm like, that's cool. Fuck it, do it. I don't care. The action is raw. That's what mattered. I loved it.
For sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next week, I don't fucking know what we're getting next week. They
Exactly.
did release a mid season trailer. I did not watch it because I heard they showed like more of the Punisher stuff. I don't want to
Okay,
see
yeah, I'm not.
any more
I
of
haven't
that.
watched any of the trailers, any clips. Like I think when I found out it's the bank robbery episode, I seen a clip of them walking up the stairs. But it could have been a clip from the trailer too. But I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely the next episode because they showing a clip on the Marvel channel, so I knew that was the fifth episode. And I'm like, okay, now it's time to really, when this episode comes out, stay off YouTube because I'm not trying to see what happens. I'm trying to. I hate that like you said, the freaking thumbnail on Disney Plus kind of shows you a part of the episode. I kind of wish they wouldn't do that. I kind of wish they would just show me like the poster or something when it comes to clicking on the episode. But yeah, I guess we'll see what comes next week because I have no idea either. I mean, we know Muse got away, um,
By the skin of his ass,
right. And we know that he saved what's her
Angela.
Angela. So
Which I thought, truthfully, when he was like giving her CPR and shit, I was like, "Yo, are they gonna kill her?" And then his wife is gonna become White Tiger. That's what
right.
I thought it was leading to. Which, if they had done that, I would have been kind of fine with it.
I feel like this actually does confirm that they are going to do a Young Avengers because once they mentioned Miss Marvel, I said, yeah, they're doing a Young Avengers. They're not going to call it Young Avengers, but I feel like that's actually happening, especially bringing in Angela as White Tiger. Like I think this is actually happening.
He was like, "You should come to Jersey City. It gives me a reason to go."
Right. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, are we going to get a scene? Is she going to show up at the end of the season? Like,
I think a lot of the Daredevil fanboys would kind of jump off a cliff if they did that.
I would I would like it. I wouldn't be upset about it.
I would not mind it.
I like the Kamala Khan character anyway.
I could already imagine them this week. Oh my god, a Disney MCU character showed up in this show. Oh my god,
a Disney Plus character. That one that came in as Disney Plus character.
What are they doing to my Daredevil show? Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
He showed up in She-Hulk. Shut up, guys. But yeah. You got any more thoughts on episode 5 and 6?
No.
All right. If you guys got any thoughts on episode 5 and 6 of Daredevil Born Again, let us know what you guys thought about in the comment section below. Let's go to our main topic of the day. And of course, it is Mission Impossible 3, the live watch along. If you guys are new to these watch alongs, you grab your copy of Mission Impossible 3. Yes, I have my 4K right here. I wasn't queued up, so I had to go throw it into the player. You grab your copy of Mission Impossible, go all the way to timestamp 0 past the menus, all that stuff. And then we count down from 3, 2, 1, play. That's when you play. We're going to talk about favorite moments when we first saw the movie and all that stuff, certain scenes that excites us and stuff like that. And you can just watch along with us. So, Tyler, are you queued up? Wait, no, I wrote all the menus and stuff to pass. Come on. And there go the Paramount logo. Awesome. All right. I am queued up as well. Do you want to count us in?
Yeah, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, play.
And then my headphones don't want to stay in my ear.
Yes. Finally, the good ones.
Yeah, we're on to greatness now. We don't have to worry about bullshit now. We're on to
greatness. Have to be bored. Can actually sit here and get hype.
Right. Oh, man. Mission Impossible 3.
Came out in 2006, directed by J.J. Abrams.
His theatrical debut.
Which I know J.J. Abrams can't direct. Shut up, please.
His directorial debut, which obviously he did TV before he did movies. He was in television first. But the fact that this was his first film, and yeah, it was fantastic. So I know your story is pretty boring. You watched these when you first saw them back to back. I highly remember when this movie was coming out. Like, I remember the marketing. I remember Tom Cruise promoting the hell out of this movie. And I think at this time, this is when Tom Cruise was going crazy. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is when Tom Cruise was going crazy. Or at least everyone said the Crazy Cruise was coming out when he was jumping on couches with Oprah and shit like that. I think this is around that same time. It's so funny because this War of the Worlds came out the year prior. So this is when I knew, like, oh, Tom Cruise is going to come out with a movie every single year. Like he's a movie with Tom Cruise is gonna come out because he came out with Collateral the year prior. So I'm like, okay, he's not stopping. Um, and yeah, I remember the first time I saw this movie. I didn't see it in the theater. Did I see it on bootleg or did I see it on cable? I think I did see. This is another one I watched on like TNT or something like that. Because I think this came no. That's it. Yeah, it was on TNT because this came on Showtime, and I didn't have the Showtime movie channels. That's where these came on Showtime because it was Paramount. So yeah, I watched it on TNT, and yeah, I thought the movie was great. Um, it didn't take me until I got a little bit older to really appreciate the movie. Um, I felt like there was a lot happening in this movie. I felt like they kind of, especially with this opening, like I was very confused when I first saw. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? This is not like how Mission Impossible opens, and this is
Yeah.
in technically the end of the close to the end of the movie. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, watching the first two and then going straight into this, I was like, whoa, 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 what's
Right,
going on?
definitely tonal shift.
Rest in peace, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yes, probably the second best villain.
He is the best, bro.
Okay, I don't know how people feel about Stephen Lang in the other movies. I like
Who?
Lang.
Oh,
Um,
Solomon Lane.
Solomon. I said Stephen Lang.
Yes, bro. I was about to say who?
Solomon Lang.
Okay, here we go.
That we don't get a montage, huh? Do we not get a montage?
No.
Or we just get the cast? Wow. So we don't get them until they don't come back until the fourth one. Wow. Okay.
They don't traditionally come back till 5.
See, four does it, but it's just not, and it's not
It's
the
different.
same. It's different, yeah. But they do show glimpses of the entire movie.
Mhm.
Mhm. Michael Giacchino did the score. People got to forget that once J.J. Abrams directed this, he stayed on as a producer for the rest of the movies. He's still an actor producer on all these movies.
He didn't do Dead Reckoning.
He didn't produce Dead Reckoning?
Mm-mm.
Are you serious? So the last one he did was Fallout. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh.
Mm,
So what the fuck is he talking about? What the? Mhm.
I'd marry him.
Tom Cruise. Mhm. Mhm. Very good at reading lips, bro. Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Did he hear us? No, he didn't hear you guys. He's very good at reading lips.
Someone does something that creepy and keeps smiling like that. That's a
Right.
problem.
That's a red flag. Hmm?
Dog said, "Let me get some of that. I'm gonna get some of that." Aaron Paul. Can't believe Aaron Paul has only been in one of these. I could definitely see him fitting the role of being on the team and being comic relief.
Yeah. We need more ice.
Cueing the cat, right?
Alex Kirkman. Tom Cruise. Paula Wagner. He drives a station wagon.
Why did he bring the dog?
The dog wanted to go on the trip. Why not take the dog on the road? Hmm? Hmm?
900 ounces. Good lord.
Hmm?
Well, with the way he runs, he'll burn it off in like 5 minutes. So
Right.
Henry, what's his face? What's his fucking name? Henry something.
Talking about this guy?
Yeah.
Can't think. I don't know.
No, not Henry. Billy Kudrup, some shit like that.
What he was in?
He was in The Flash.
Oh.
What's that Mission Impossible 3 now? Ghost Protocol. Billy Crudup. Yeah, he was in The Flash. He was Barry's dad. He's been in other stuff. I know for a fact I've seen him in something else.
Kids don't even know what this is.
You know what that is?
Yeah, a lot of kids don't.
Kerry Russell. We got Maggie Q in the Mission Impossible movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually really good. She's awesome.
First thing I saw Maggie Q in was this, yeah. Then she showed up in Live Free Die Hard. I'm like, oh, guess
She's really good in that. I don't like that movie, but she's really good in that.
For sure.
So she was pretty cool. This is probably my second favorite team.
Yeah. It's very underrated team.
I think my favorite team is probably Rogue Nation.
Yes.
It's either Rogue Nation or the Dead Reckoning Part 1 team. They had Haley Atwell in there.
So I gotta go out of town. They sending me out of town. Mm-hmm. Tom Cruise on a motorcycle.
Need to watch Top Gun Maverick.
Yes, sir.
Luther is Luther again. He's not boring.
Mm-hmm. Smile. Tom Cruise's smile.
Oh, there he goes.
Running. With something on his shoulder, still trying to outrun everyone. Running again.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run in this movie, all right.
In every movie. Like, I don't care what movies, he's gonna run somewhere.
No, but this movie he runs, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This movie and Fallout have the best Tom Cruise
Run sequence? Yes, for sure.
Fallout is oh man.
It's so funny. I'm looking at the way this movie is shot, and why does it kind of looks like Force Awakens just the way it's shot? Did they use the same cinematographer for this movie?
That's a good question.
It kind of looks like the way it looks. If you just look at the way the movie looks, tell me it doesn't look like Force Awakens.
It does. See? There he goes.
Run again. This is an awesome opening that no one talks about.
He has used the same cinematographer for pretty much all his movies.
Okay. You can tell.
The only one he didn't was Cloverfield. But it's just so you got this movie, Star Trek 2, Force Awakens, and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, you can tell. You use the same lens.
I think you're a little ahead of me.
So you think I'm a little ahead of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now I got Tom looking. He just now seen Kerry Russell's character. That's where I'm at right now.
I'm looking at her.
Okay, yeah. You're probably a couple seconds ahead of me. I'm probably a couple seconds ahead of you. So all I do is copy.
I think I could say this is my favorite opening to one of these movies.
Yes.
I don't know. It's hard because the Rogue Nation one is great too.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Ghost Protocol one is a lot of fun.
Yeah, with him breaking out of the prison.
I know we're skipping Ghost Protocol, but I'm probably gonna have to watch Ghost Protocol. I can't watch 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Mm.
Ow!
Boom. Ethan. Okay. Mm. Mhm. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Ouch.
Mm. Mm. You would think like, why didn't they bring any of these characters back? I would love to see her back in these
I
franchise.
would absolutely love it.
Shit. She's in is it Designated Survivor? She's in that show with
Um,
Keith Sutherland. I think she's in that show right now.
I heard the Nikita show was pretty good.
Hmm.
I want to watch it because I watched the original movie and it wasn't great, but I
Hmm.
heard the show is really good.
Yo, whenever you get a chance, bro, watch The Pit, bro. And whenever you get a chance, do watch that show. Oh.
Ow!
Hmm. She has no weapon. Mm. It's one of the trailer shots right here with them coming together. Boom, right here, boom, boom. That being a trailer shot.
Yeah, watching this without having watching any trailers for it, it got me excited. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be on the team. Like, she's dope. Nope.
And just, I still remember the first time I saw it, I was very confused. I'm like, you get Carrie Russell in this movie and you just kill her off? Like, what? Like, oh no, she plays a role, but she's not a part of the team. Like, there's flashbacks. There's a past between these two characters. That's why she's in the movie.
How many rounds you got? Enough.
I think you just got one round, right? Ready, set, go. Boom. Boom.
Now I'm out. Bro, that's the coldest Tom Cruise shit he's ever said, bro. Oh, I love it.
Mm.
Whoop.
You gotta say Luther. Mm-hmm.
Now.
Mm. Oh, the scene ain't over with, buddy. The scene ain't over with. You would think they would end the scene right there. Nope. We got the helicopter chase next. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Oh, shit. Hmm?
Go.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Gotta do a head scan. What the hell? Shit. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh. Mm. 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 Mm.
That's the one thing
Do
in
it.
this movie where I'm like, okay, bro, is that even possible? Like, we're gonna touch on it when we get to the third act. Man literally kills himself and then brings himself back.
So Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, is that even humanly possible?
To stop your heart?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure people have done it. That's why they did it in this movie. To me, I feel like Tom Cruise is not gonna. Well, I'm lying. He will do something that's a human person won't be able to do, but he's physically done these things, so I can see himself testing to stop his heart to bring himself back to life. I can see Tom Cruise doing that. Like, let's be real. He literally hung on the side of an airplane, like 30,000 feet in the air. So
Hanging on the side of an airplane and stopping your heart is not the same thing, bro.
they're both life threatening, though. I mean, just what he's done life threatening things before, let alone have a knife getting so close to his eyeball. Like, I can see himself, like, we have to try this. I have to see whether or not my heart's going to stop. You guys can bring me back. I don't know. Boom.
Dolph.
Damn. Damn, this is so fucked up, bro. Damn. 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 That's crazy. I remember the first time I saw it, I said, damn, they killed her? Damn. Like that was not saying it wasn't a waste of time, but like, damn, that was a waste of time. Can't even tell your wife. Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, he's so good in this movie.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, imagine him and Angela Bassett from Fallout in a face-off.
That would have been hilarious. Then, well, obviously Alec Baldwin is gone, but had him showing up, like that would be hilarious.
I'm not on you yet.
Crispy.
Did you just throw a title at me? So far, I haven't seen any. Provides, provides. He remains invisible. He's like an invisible man. Wolf, not Ellison, in case you want to get cute again. Yo, you know how cold that line is? That's such a cold fucking line.
It's good writing right there.
That's such a cold line. I'd quit my job right after that. If somebody told me that, I'd be like, "Well, fuck, man. What do you want me to do after that? Say,
Right.
oh, I'm sorry. Let me get back to work." Nah, bro, you fucking killed my life, bro.
You're like, dude, you're in this position and you're a nerd. Like, come on, son. Like, bro, that's some nerd shit right there, bro. Like the pull out shit like that. That's you're a nerd, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Be like, fuck, man.
How's Ethan there? Where's his wife at?
She's working at the hospital.
Uh, Mhm. Is there something going on?
And if I
What?
didn't ask, who would?
What?
I mean, sure, bro.
Mhm. Mhm.
He's good.
Simon Pegg.
Benji!
Mhm.
I wonder what made them decide that they were going to bring him on permanently. Because realistically, he doesn't have that big of a role in this movie, but.
Is this the only scene he's in, right? Or does he
No,
get called
in the
back?
third act.
Right. Okay, he gets called back. Right. Um, because this came out. The Shaun of the Dead has already been released already.
Yeah.
Shaun
Hot
of the Dead
Fuzz
has been
was the
released.
year
House
after.
Buzz has been released.
No, Hot Fuzz was the year after. This is
Okay.
06.
So I'm thinking whether or not when did he become Simon Pegg, which is probably the reason why they brought him on. It's like, oh yeah, he was a small role in 3. We got to bring him back for this one because of who he is now.
Well, yeah, because Hot Fuzz had come out already. I don't know what much more he was doing.
No, because that World's End wouldn't have came out yet, right?
2013.
Right. And then yeah, because Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol will come out 2011.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Someone said, I've seen Patrick Stewart's Professor X die 3 times on screen. How could I get excited about him being in Doomsday?
Yeah, because you figure he's gonna die again.
Whatever. Someone said, we got Shang-Chi, 6 out of the 7 Thunderbolts, and the Bush administration's X-Men. Please give us $2 billion.
One last time. I need you to trust me. One last time. That's how you do it. Tell me it's real by just saying, fuck it, let's get married. Fuck it. What is it? Blow pop, ring pops, or something? Oh no, just a fake animal rings. Okay, I want to say animal rings. And they just say, fuck it, let's get it in the medicine supply closet. Mm-hmm. It's, that's not even wasted a challenge. No, you won't.
This scene is hilarious.
Hmm?
Ow!
Hmm? Mm-hmm. 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 Oop. Zip, 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 whoop, 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 whoop. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
Humpty Dumpty's head
Mhm.
on the wall.
Mhm.
I never in my life understood why he says that.
Mhm.
I'm convinced he improved it and they were like, yeah, fuck it.
Mhm. 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 Come on, bro. You got to channel your Tom Cruise. You need to take flight. The Lambo. The Lambo. Hmm? The leg shot. There he is. I made some homemade pizzas today. Oh, they're so bomb. So bomb. Mhm. Masks time. Let's see. I'm married now, buddy. He's kind of right though, because once they find out who you are, your significant others are in danger, especially in the type of field they're in. It's like being a superhero. With great power comes great responsibility. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the actress from Saw 3 who got her head blown off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Imagine we had this type of technology to make a fucking mask, bro, of a human being. That's some scary shit. Say I'm not in the field anymore, but you're in the field right now.
Oh, that's Seymour Hoffman.
Got married yesterday.
Congratulations. Thanks. Thanks. Bro, I would have been dumb tight, bro.
What about getting stuff
Yes.
spilled on you?
Bro, because people know who I am. And it's in the middle of everybody and their mommy, bro. That's embarrassing. I get pissed when I do it to myself, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's the only thing I was worried about when I was getting married is spilling something on my tux.
Bro, you would have been dumb tight, bro.
And I went throughout the whole entire time without getting anything spilled on me. I was very happy with myself. Because usually I spill something. It's always something. Same with my wife. I was very surprised she didn't spill nothing on her dress. Her dress was dirty by it being dragged on the fucking ground, but she didn't spill nothing on her dress. Fancy ass bathroom. Already in.
I want to know how they did that shot. Ow!
Shit. Bathroom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All he has to say was, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're so back.
Hmm.
Look what I'm going to send you. We're so back.
Mm-hmm. What you texted to me? She did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zoom in on that mug.
The symbol. Finally, god damn. That's what everybody asking. Where we gonna get the symbol? We got it, guys.
Now give me that shit in red, and I'll really stop complaining.
Right. Blow it.
Hmm?
Blow it.
I bet you these are the scenes that they love filming the most when they're just vibing. There's a similar scene like that, I think, in Rogue Nation where they're just vibing on a boat.
I think they had the same thing in Fallout.
No, Fallout, they're on the boat because they're trying to get him after the motorcycle chase.
Right. But it's so funny. The scene take they just driving.
Oh yeah.
They're just driving. No, it's some music, but barely, and they're just showing them turn around and stop. Like it's a random scene. It's like okay, they could have cut this. Like why are we just watching them just drive this boat with no context? Like come on.
Kind of looked like he put on a lot of weight after Matrix Revolutions. This was what, like 3 years after that?
Yes, because Revolutions came out 2003. Well, yeah, but technically it was made like 2002, 2001. Mm-hmm.
Running from her. That was nothing. That was
It's fun.
fun. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Come here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. 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 I think of the scene. I think about Dark Knight Rises. Where's the detonator? You never gave it to ordinary citizen. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Why don't you? Why don't you?
Where's the trigger? Where is it? You never gave it to ordinary citizen. Where is it? Where's the trigger? Then you have my permission to die. You said, I broke you. I broke you. Mind you, we love Dark Knight Rises, by the way. Even though we're talking shit about it. We love that movie, bro. It's just that Christian Bale had just some random scenes, bro.
I always say the voice is the best in Batman Begins.
I agree. It's
Because the
not
clear
very
example, because
it's
the
not
clear
very
example
raspy.
of that is the scene where he's interrogating the dude. He goes, "Oh, "Where the drug traders going? I don't know. I swear to God, swear to me." That
Yeah.
shit is hard.
Said, do I look like a cop?
I love this scene. The Dark Knight with Falcone. He's like, listen, if you're gonna interrogate somebody, at least threaten me with a flaw that is gonna kill me. Who said it was gonna kill you? Oh,
He said if he said you're gonna kill me, you need to pick a better spot. From this height, I won't die. He said, I'm counting on it.
He goes, what? Someone knows where he is. He must have friends.
Now, every time I see this bridge, made me think of True Lies. You guys ever seen True Lies? Watch it. It's a good movie. Good action movie with Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Very good. feel like this S score was very half-assed.
Hmm.
Like it was made very easy for them to get him back. And maybe that's because this dude was in on it, but
Yeah, that's why.
considering how much dirt they had on him, it kind of feels like a whatever thing.
Boom.
Ow!
Here we go. The double cross. So it's got to be a double cross. I remember this being in the trailer as well. Very marketed. This sequence on the bridge was marketed heavenly. When I mean TV spots. Of course, the big scene in the trailer, him,
He's got the
jumping
money shot.
across the border, the hole on the bridge. Him getting knocked back and smacking into the car. Like, I remember this sequence very thoroughly, bro.
Oh, excuse me.
I probably mimicked this scene so many times by just being outside running and act like I got hit and jumped into a car just by seeing it, bro. Every time.
This movie kind of reminds me of Winter Soldier a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit. I really hope in the final reckoning, it's not a case of, oh, he's on the run. It's like, bro, can we just work together for
Yeah,
once?
for sure.
Please.
I feel like it's not going to be like that just by the way this trailer is shot. I don't feel like they're on the run. I feel like they are actually working all together to get this thing. I need to rewatch Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it before the stream, but I don't know. We'll see.
I probably will watch it before the stream.
Sup? Holy Jesus.
Mm-hmm. You ain't running fast enough, Ethan.
Sweetheart, what are you shooting at?
Right. Shit. What are you about to shoot at? You shot straight, bro.
I mean, Ethan could probably hit something if he wanted to. I don't think they heard you, Ethan. Oh! You see, he was hitting the helicopter. There he goes. There's a G36 in the truck. I know.
This shit look crazy.
Oh, cheese whiz.
Hardening. Oh shit.
Go! Boom!
Wow.
You mentioned that conversation, yeah. So I want you to shoot the rocket pretty much behind me, so that way the force of it knocks me into the car. You want me to do what? Listen, as long as you don't hit me, I don't care where you shoot the fucking thing. Brother, you had an open clear shot, bro. Whoever's aiming at him should be fired. He had an open clear shot.
Mm, mm, mm. It's one of, I guess this is one of his famous shots right here too. Mm. 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 Mm.
Crazy that he did 6 of these movies before getting hurt.
Right.
I guess 5 of these movies because the sixth one he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. 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 Time to go. Pick up the damn phone. Whipping that Mercedes.
Bro, you feel that shit go into your arm and your first reaction is, what's that? Like, bro, get this shit out of my arm. There he
Bro.
goes.
Right there, buddy.
Love how everyone in the hospital knows who he is. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't.
I gotta catch. Y'all should know he's the fastest running man on the planet. Y'all should already know y'all gonna be running. He tried.
Bro, they got this man tied like he's fucking Hannibal Lecter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I will bleed on the flag to make sure the stripes stay red. I'm over here thinking the movie's wrapping up, and we have that whole thing.
We have the third act. Mm-hmm. We have them
No,
going.
not even that. The part with the buildings where you got to jump between the buildings.
Right.
Yeah, I really hope those days that we do fall out of rotation, we have
No news.
something, bro.
Because what time is it now? It's already 10:35, and I am over here like on my last breath right now when it comes to how tired I am. Mm-hmm. No, he's that dangerous. They got to have him on a stretcher like that, bro. That's what it is. Not that he's Hannibal Lecter. He is that dangerous that he could take all three of those guys out. They know that he can.
Ow!
Like I said, that's why they have him strung up like he's Hannibal Lecter. Because he's that dangerous. Like, these guys aren't shit to him. Nope, you're not using the phone, buddy.
Oof. Beat the shit out of him with that phone. He smacked with the phone like that.
Feels like Winter Soldier. Hmm? Hmm?
I know it's Hunt.
Hmm? Hmm. The fact that he's gonna be running to this song, bro. Run!
Get up, everybody, and sing. Well, ever Norton.
Shanghai, China. So I know we're going to talk about this later. We're taking a break next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about something regarding that.
Okay.
Can we get off? Because we're kind of in a hiccup right now with Daredevil.
Yes. I need something to drink.
You know what's hilarious? AJ pointed it out. Foggy plays Fulton in the Mighty Ducks. He told me that. I said, "Bro, what? That's so hilarious." Man, bro, this man has been with me my entire childhood, bro.
Right.
Our next episode of Daredevil is on April Fool's Day.
Mhm.
Everybody looks really yellow in this scene, except Luther, obviously.
It's of course we're in. It's of course we're in.
This scene is awesome. This is probably the first like really crazy thing that Tom Cruise ever did in this franchise.
Yep.
Cause he could jump across bridges and shit all he wants, bro. This is fucking nuts. I want to see the behind the scenes of him doing this.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
They're gonna be like ambush.
Mhm. 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 Let's do it.
There he goes. Woo! Jesus Christ.
That's insane. Woo!
He's gonna smack. Whoa!
Mm.
Oh! Fucking
You
hell.
think about stopping? Oh.
Yo, he's literally sliding down the side of a building, bro. Jesus Christ. He's gonna take the guys out too. Ow! Shit is crazy, bro. Dude is out of his mind. Woo! This dude is out of his fucking mind. Oh my god, this dude is out of his mind. Even Luther was like, "Ah, dude." Like how it comes to a certain point in the franchise when they get told, like, "Hey, it's gonna be kind of crazy," and they're like, "Come on, bro. You know who we are? You know who you're talking to? Come on now." I love in Dead Reckoning when they say what IMF stands for, and Gary O, it's like that's what that stands for. gonna jump out the building, bro. Look up, look up, look up. Ow! Okay, he's kind of an idiot. Why would you deploy the parachute? You're jumping out the building.
Yes, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, listen, the sequence is great, but Jesus Christ, would you stop shaking the fucking camera, bro? Good lord. I get what he's trying to do, but good lord. I cannot
CGI.
see what is happening. It's like, bro, the man is doing it practically for a reason. Let me see him doing it.
Oh, so we might we're gonna are we gonna see the sequence of him actually getting the rabbit's foot in Final Reckoning?
I don't know.
Because the shot we see in the trailer is that's the rabbit's foot he's grabbing.
Yeah.
In the trailer.
Shit,
You think about it, we never see him grab it.
Yeah.
We don't see it.
Maybe this one's gonna tie back in. I don't know. Maybe they finally realize they need to stop neglecting this movie. Jesus. Bro, that's 2 death-defying stunts in like 30 seconds because that happens and then the shit with the truck happens.
Oh yeah, because he goes underneath it, right? Oh
no, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when he goes to get the rabbit's foot and then the truck stops like
right.
centimeters from his head.
Right, yeah. And I think he literally had them do that. He had someone literally stop a car right in front of him.
Oh, look at the white man. Jesus! Oh my God! Oh my God! It is an underrated sequence. This is really good. Really good. This is another one of those Mission Impossible sequences where it just kind of keeps going. It's good.
And hang out the side of the damn car.
People thought that they were going to release them in theaters again because they've been doing a lot of promotion for like the older movies on Instagram, but I guess not. Do you realize that? Rabbit's foot. We never find out what this thing is, right?
I don't think so. My guess, it is a bioweapon of some sort.
Thing is, if say hypothetically, this thing is going to be involved with Final Reckoning, what the hell is this dude going to want with this when he has AI?
Yeah, unless this is tied to that. I mean, what's his name? Benji does say something about an artificial intelligence or something like that in this movie, right? Doesn't he say something like that?
I don't,
called the anti-god. Isn't that what he talks about?
I
So
don't remember.
unless this is what is tied to, what if the AI is tied to this? Let's bring it all back. Let's say AI is tied to this.
All I'm saying is they need to be very careful at how they explain everything. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Because even the people that love Dead Reckoning, I love Dead Reckoning, but the one thing that one issue I had with that movie is that the AI stuff was very messy and vague.
Mhm.
Gabriel was not an interesting villain, so they need to really get me invested in that stuff.
Right.
The only thing I really like is how powerful the AI is, but it's like we know AI is that powerful, so you're not
Mhm.
telling me anything new. I guess the only reason I'm really invested is because the whole thing. It's like, oh, if you have the two keys, you have the true power of the AI. But it's like, so what does that mean? Because like, I guess right now the at the level that Gabriel has it, it's just a thing of like, oh, what is this person gonna do, or what is that person gonna do? I guess when you get full control of it, you can do whatever you want,
Right.
like military shit. I guess I'm assuming. Surprised they haven't released like a second steelbook for Dead Reckoning. They released like three different steelbooks for Fallout
Hmm.
for no reason. I
Right.
remember they just released those steelbooks randomly.
Now we're in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, this is the beginning of the movie.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Dun dun dun.
Mhm.
It's weird because their eyes definitely don't look like that before they reveal that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you hit your mic or something. Just making a little noise.
Static. Mhm. Shit. How long is this movie? Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Forgot who I am.
bro, this man is about to pick handcuffs with a pen, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's some skill, baby.
Huh? Benji,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Time to take flight.
Does he jump out the window?
Yeah, well, yeah,
well,
kind of. Kind of.
There he goes.
Excuse me.
Here we go. Most epic shot in this movie. Let's go. There he goes. Run like that. Yo. Oh my god, man. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Man is making a beeline through Shanghai, bro. I cannot. Ow! It's funny they take this scene and crank it up to 1,000 in Fallout.
Right.
It's literally this scene times 1,000 in Fallout.
It is though. It with Benji guiding him as well. That's hilarious. I'm jumping out of a window.
Love when he gets up. He's in, get him. That's a great action sequence, man. It's awesome. What's up?
You got physical media to show?
One thing.
Got one thing as well. Which I need to go grab that one thing. Come here.
Ow! We need a villain for Mission Impossible that can both fight Ethan and be a great villain. We have not had that.
Nope. Mhm.
Like I feel like the closest villain that we got to where they could put up a fight against Ethan and they're a good villain outside of that is Henry Cavill. But like he's not the main
Mhm.
villain.
Right.
And like Solomon Lane, like yeah, he was like the main villain in 5, but like in Fallout, he doesn't. I don't think he fights Ethan like at all.
Uh-oh.
He's fighting Ilsa and
Right.
Benji.
Right.
And Gabriel, he could fight, but as a as a regular villain, he's not that great. He's just kind of like, yeah, he knows all, and they know what your choice is. So, like, dude, I don't care. Get to the point. Man sleeps in a box for half the movie. I hate it when when we get movies when they're like, "Oh, you only have 4 minutes to do this." It's like, brother, it's been like 7 minutes already. Like, you mean to tell me all this is happening in 4 minutes?
Right. Use them elbows. Mm.
Come here.
Mm, mm, mm.
Ah,
Oh! Yo, his shoe got knocked off, bro.
Rip Bozo. It's either that or the first Mission Impossible for like the most painful death in the franchise. That's bad. Actually, no. That Henry Cavill in Fallout is pretty bad too. Man gets smacked in the head with that metal thing.
Hmm?
Not the flashlight in the kitchen.
Hmm?
Okay. Don't forget the off.
I love you. Mm.
God. It's so weird to me that they didn't make her an Asian after this. Because she's basically Haley Atwell's character in Dead Reckoning.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. That's what I'm excited for Final Reckoning. I hope that Haley Atwell, she's like kind of kicking ass now. I hope she's not like a wuss anymore. You
Mm.
got him. You got him.
Mm. She a quick learner. Behind you.
That's funny. Ow! She shot the fuck out of this dude.
Grab his foot. Mm. 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 You said, "Wow." You did not just send that post, bro.
What?
About he wanted to play Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, I said that like 3 hours ago, bro.
I'm just not looking at my phone.
I feel like that's not the first time he said that.
Mm-hmm. We never find out what it is. I'm upset they didn't just let him be happily married. You know,
Cause we gotta make money. We gotta make money.
he still could be an agent, but still be happily married.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think any of those situations that he dealt with had anything to do with his love life besides six. Six did had some tied into it. Obviously, they brought her back, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess we needed other love interests. That's why we had, Oh, but that's Mission Impossible 3, yo.
Yes, sir.
Fire movie, fire.
The third mission is complete.
Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead and show what you got to show, bro.
Yeah. So the only thing I got was Wolfman. I got the 4K steelbook. I feel like I was the only person on this planet that actually liked this movie, but I actually loved it. Truth be told, I thought it was a really interesting take on the Wolfman story. I thought Lee Winnell did an amazing job. I loved the cast here. It was a little slow in the beginning, but I personally I really liked it. I was honestly baffled, and I still kind of am at all the hate that this movie got. I honestly really liked it, and I liked the steelbook a lot. It's pretty dope. Maybe I'm probably gonna rewatch it Friday when my little brother sleeps over. So maybe I'll end up changing my mind. Who knows? That's all I got.
Cool. The only thing I picked up as well is the Deep Blue Sea Arrow release. So yes, I did get it. Like I said, it comes with a slip, and of course, it comes with the little book, poster, and stuff inside. I didn't reverse the cover art. I just left the cover art as it is. So yeah, that's how it looks on the inside. Obviously, there is a reversible cover of the original poster. I'm gonna keep my Blu-ray because this only comes with the 4K, if I'm not mistaken. They do have a Blu-ray version though, so you can get a Blu-ray version of this. They did release a Blu-ray version. Yes, I think.
So it's like Demolition Man.
Yes. Yeah, it just comes with the 4K disc. So I'm gonna keep my Blu-ray. So yeah.
Maybe if I see it at Barnes and Noble, because I'm probably gonna go there Saturday. Maybe if it's there and it's not insanely priced, the Blu-ray version, maybe I'll just buy that. I don't think I need that on 4K.
Well, I got this on Amazon for $37. When I was at Barnes and Noble, they wanted $60 for it. You see my video, I showed it, and they wanted $59.99. I said, let me check Amazon.
Oh, was that the 4K or was that the Blu-ray?
It was the 4K.
Yeah, the Blu-ray might be a little cheaper. Who knows?
So I was like, hold on, let me check Amazon. And they wanted $37.99 for it. I said, yep, I will be buying it on Amazon. I'm not buying it from Barnes and Noble because they want too much for it. So
that's weird.
Yes, it is.
That's weird because normally Barnes and Noble and Amazon, they're
kind of coincide. I thought it was gonna have a sales sticker. It did not have a 30% off sticker on it.
That's
not a 30, not a 40%. I was like, okay, so they want $60 for this thing. So I said no. I said forget it and just got it on Amazon. And obviously it came nice intact. It came in a nice box too. Well, nice box just shipped in. So that's everything I got. So, yeah. What you got for us, Tyler? What updates?
So next week we will be taking a break. We were actually supposed to take a break this week, but I guess I got so overexcited for tonight's stream that I forgot that we were supposed to take a break. But we will be taking a break next week. The schedule is a little janky because I had to move stuff around. So next week we're going to be taking a break. Then we'll be back the following week doing Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. We will not be doing Ghost Protocol because we did it when Dead Reckoning Part 1 came out. We did that watch along. So we'll be doing Rogue Nation and then covering episodes 7 and 8 of Daredevil Born Again.
Mm-hmm.
And then that next week after that, we'll be taking a break again because I'm going to the advanced screening for Sinners. I'm seeing it in 70 millimeter IMAX. Very excited about that. And then that following week, we'll be doing Mission Impossible Fallout and covering the first 2 episodes of The Last of Us Season 2 because it will have came out then. Going to talk to Alex about it when we get off in regards to the Daredevil finale because I don't want to put the Daredevil finale and The Last of Us episodes 1 and 2
all together
on top of a Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yes, that will be close to a 4-hour stream.
So my mindset right now, my brainstorm is that we do a watch along for the finale for Daredevil Born Again the night it comes out. That's my 2 cents. If we can figure that out, we will set that up for that Tuesday night. Yada yada. We won't have to worry about that. That is my thinking. But that's what's going on with that. Also, I have made several playlists on the channel for several Nerd Talk things that we've done. I made a whole playlist of all 146 episodes of Nerd Talk. My fucking fingers were about to explode, but I did do that to see how we've evolved from
Right.
episode 1 all the way to 146.
Mhm.
I put, the MCU watch alongs, MCU spoiler talks, horror watch alongs, the Mission Impossible watch alongs are all in there. So yeah, if you guys want to binge some watch alongs or binge some spoiler talks, that's all there.
Yes.
Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for updates and shit.
Cool. I got no updates right now on my channel. I hope you got any updates on your Instagram or anything like that.
Nah, I didn't really want to review Snow White. It wasn't worth my time.
Okay, all right. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We really enjoyed watching this movie with you guys, talking about our topics. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, please subscribe for more. Trying to hit 275 before Final Reckoning come out. We're almost there, you guys, but I think we're at 269. We need 6 more subscribers, you guys, to help us out with getting to that goal. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button, please subscribe for more. Hit that bell notification to see up to date on all our videos and streams and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Go ahead and check out Tyler at Mind of a Nerd Reviews on Mind of a Nerd on Instagram. He has great reviews. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go check me out, Alex Thomas Reviews. I really appreciate that as well. And we're on this one, you guys. Peace out.
Let's watch along. We're self-destructed 5 seconds.